No fancy graphics today. Just a simple man trying to understand the world, okay? So listen, Sharon Johnson, all right, federal judge appointed by Obama in Illinois, just ruled recently. And by the time you get this video, maybe like a week ago. Um, excuse me. Ruled. She ruled that illegal immigrants have the right to bear arms. In the context of the ruling, it was specifically the illegal immigrant had the right to defend himself with said firearm. Because whatever the exact incident is, it involved self defense. Okay, it involves self defense. However, 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 I have an issue with that because if illegal immigrants and migrants have the right to bear arms, how does that work in the context of already committing the crime of illegally crossing our border? Like, how does that work in context? Like, somebody help that makes sense to me. Help that makes sense to me. That's one. In context of I'm already committing a federal crime. I now have the right to bear arms and use them to defend myself, and that is protected against by the Second Amendment. Because he said his Second Amendment rights were violated. How do you have Second Amendment rights and you're not a citizen? How does that work? You're literally in the act of committing a crime. You're not even here legally, and you have a Second Amendment. How does that work? How? How does that work? Somebody make it make sense to me, man. Make it make sense. That's all. That's all I'm just saying. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. I think the way that she ruled is irresponsible. I think it's just blanketly irresponsible because, again, in my opinion, I think that's going to lead to a situation where the cartel could just walk across the border with guns. They have the right to defend themselves if border security comes to them, right? 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 That's what you're saying. They have a Second Amendment right once they step over that line. So they might as well just bring guns, weapons, missiles, grenades, whatever. Whatever they can get their hands on. You have a Second Amendment right. Come on. Invade. Like, that's nuts. That's nuts. That's nuts. Like, cause I just that's a slippery slope, man. That's a slippery slope. I can't get behind people that are not American citizens having constitutionally protected rights. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We should treat them like if you come here legally, you get treated the same. Like, for instance, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind them having free speech. And if you come here legally having a gun, but I just don't, because you get issued paperwork that says, hey, you know what I'm saying? We recognize you're going to be here, work visa or whatever. Like, here are our rules. Hey, have a good time. We'll see you on the way out. That's basically what customs says, right? When you come here legally. When you come here illegally, like, how do you have rights? You were never given any paperwork. You were never even told you had rights. How do you have those type of rights? How does the Bill of Rights apply to you when you're in the act of committing a crime? Somebody help me. Somebody really freaking help me. But anyway, that's my time. Hopefully y'all in the comments are up for a debate. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts. I genuinely am. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I'm being short sighted, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not seeing the bigger picture, please just let me know. I mean, I'm open to be proven wrong and that my thought process is messed up, but I don't think so. I don't think my thought process is messed up. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'm finna get up out of here. Subscribe.